Try walking in my shoes. Try walking in my shoes. You'll stumble in my footsteps.
Good morning and welcome. Right, you're lucky to have me on the road today because I wasn't going to set off. In so much pain this morning. But I've taken ibuprofen, I've rubbed some tiger palm on me splints. Splints? Yeah, that's what they're called, isn't it? And it's eased off a little, but I'm limping straight away. A very short, well, about 8 miles today. I wanted it to be a bit shorter just to see if I can get through the day. Honestly, I wasn't gonna do this. But I'm gonna try today. And if I'm no better in the morning, I think I'm just gonna have to take a few days off. Just get on a campsite or something and just stay there till I'm a bit better. Because it seems to be getting worse. But we'll see how we get on. Come on. Well, I'm cutting across a field now. It doesn't show there's a footpath or anything, but on the Ordnance Survey app, it shows there's a right of way, if you like, down here to the bridge which takes me over the canal, and then we can start going in the right direction. Because to start with, I'm walking away from where I need to be, and then I'm going in the right direction. So let's just get on the canal path. We made it back on the canal in the right direction. Yeah, it's not loosening up, isn't this leg? I'm starting to worry that it might be a stressed fracture. So apparently I don't think it's very easy to tell the difference. I just hope it isn't, because if it is, that's probably the end of this trip. Anyway, I'm going to try and stay positive. I'm going to try not to mention it again, I promise. I promise to try. I'm not promising I won't. I promise to try. Right, let's try and lighten the mood a little bit with a joke. Let's have a little joke. Just a little childish joke, yeah? What do you call a magician without magic? Ian. Think about it. You've got the word magician. Take the word magic out of magician and you're left with Ian. Makes sense, really. Is it a joke or is it just true? Bit of both, really. One thing which is surprising me about walking on the canal on this trip, no dead bodies. Not a single dead body. You know, all the miles I've done on this canal, on these canals, you'd think I'd come across one or two, wouldn't you? Because nowadays all dead bodies are thrown in canals. That's a fact. It's easier to get some of the DNA off, you know, the fingerprints and things like that. Just attach a few bricks to them and throw them in the canal. But not a single one. I'm not complaining. I'm happy I haven't seen any. But I did expect to see a few. Especially when I'm setting off early morning, I'm the first person on the canal stretch for the first 5 miles. You'd think you'd find a couple of bodies from the night before, but nothing. Just give a little shout out to Yates House Farm camping site, where we stayed last night, for being very generous and giving us it for free. Because Mazzy told him what I was doing. I didn't meet the guy myself, and he very kindly let us off with payment, which would have been £17.50, so very pleased with that. Thank you very much, Yates House Farm. I didn't meet him myself. Apparently we put him out a bit, or Mazzy put him out a bit in the morning because he was getting ready to go to church when she arrived. So she had a bit of trouble getting in through the gates, but yeah, she liked him by the time we'd finished there. So shout out to them. Not that they'll see this video, but you know where I'm coming from. Thanks where thanks are due. Somebody's cut the hedge here in the last few days. They've done a good job of it, but you've got all the branchy stuff on the floor, and I keep standing on them and twisting my ankle a bit. Got to watch where I'm walking. Beautiful house there, just next to this bridge. I don't know if you can see that through this camera, but there's like a big bear there. wooden carved bear. That's really, really nice. Gutted. I've just gone 300 metres out of my way. Because when I was showing you that bear, I was meant to come off there and go onto the road. What an idiot. What an idiot. And I didn't look at my GPS, you see. I've just looked at it and I should have gone off there at that bridge. I wouldn't mind, you know, it's not the end of the world, but when I've got this leg, which I'm not going to talk about, I really don't need this today, so I'm having to go back anyway. Okay, we've come back. DVW, it stands for Dane Valley Way. I'm pretty much following that, I think, all the way now for the rest of the walk, which isn't too far. It's about 3.5 more miles. How annoying, how annoying. I could be half a mile in front by now. Just to try and be positive though, it is a very nice road to walk on. No traffic, no people, no nothing. Just me and the open road. So let me just give my thanks for today. We have got Kent Johansson, Anonymous, Rob Random, Gary and Jackie, Greg Borland and John Reeves. Thank you very much. We have now raised another £90 for the Tom appeal yesterday, which takes us to £8,745. Fantastic, thank you very much. If you want to donate, there's a link in the description. The Just Giving link. Thank you. Makes a bit of a difference, you know, getting off the canal for a bit and going on roads, quiet roads. I remember how much I enjoyed the Cornish roads now, when they were flat. I'm hoping I can make up them few hundred metres I lost out, that half a mile or something I lost out on earlier, because I've just looked at my Ordnance Survey app and it says there's a footpath going down there which would cut out a little bit up there. So let's have a look. Indeed there is, a very skinny little path coming through here. Great! It's not always a good idea to take shortcuts and ignore your GPS, but sometimes it can work out. I certainly wouldn't do it if I was in the middle of nowhere, I don't think, but you know, when you're near a big town, can't do any harm really. You're not going to get lost, are you? Having said that, I thought I was lost then. No, I found a way out. Well, luckily I'm not scared of horses because that's where the sty is. I need to climb over there. I just hope they're not scared of me. Oh, this is getting a bit deep in muck. Hello there. Yeah. It's not nice. Hello. You're beautiful, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And you're just an ignorant git, that's what you are. Hello you, are you coming to see me as well? No, ignorant git. Yeah, you know who you are. Yeah, I know I stink. I've always stunk on this trip. Sorry about that. Fancy having a bit of a selfie with me, yeah? Yeah. I'm taking all sorts of shortcuts and snickets here at the moment, but I am confident I'm going to come out where I want to. Well, I've made it. Oddly enough, just coming into the car park, a man was limping just the same as me, and we're looking at each other thinking, I wonder if he's got the same injury as me. Anyway, this is where we are tonight, the lodge. But I can confirm, guys, the lodge, go on, focus. I can confirm, guys, taking some time off now. I'm in absolute agony and it's just getting worse and worse. So I'm going to start with 2 days. Might even need a week, I really don't know. But I've been limping through the last 2 days now and it's not getting any better. I'm not doing it any favours, so time off. Thanks for joining. See you as soon as I can, I promise. From me and me home. Goodbye.
Try walking in my shoes. You'll stumble in my footsteps.